Say
this for my Louisiana.
Right about now, you're watching Tell It Like It Is, Sports Talk Podcast, with your host, Saint Superfan, Soul Saint, along with co-host Mike Teasy, and last but not least, Hakeem the Dream. We talking Saints, we talking Pelicans, we talking Tigers, and much, much more. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And remember, nothing personal, it's just straight biz. We coming at you on Tell It Like It Is. Let's go.
I'm not playing. I go by soul. Or call me a saint. What's up? What's up, everybody? And welcome to Tell It Like It Is, Sports Talk Podcast. You know, where we don't sugarcoat shiznit. Just real talk from real brothers. I'm your host, Soul Saint. And as usual, Saints plus Soul equals Super Bowl. Now, how y'all doing tonight on this Thursday night? We had some good weather today. It's been nice. It's been just right. Not too hot, not too cold. So we plan to have a good show tonight. We're going to be rocking tonight, talking about our Saints, talking about our Pelicans, and LSU Tigers. As you can see, I'm all LSU out. I got the Tiger behind me watching, so we ready. But without any further ado, let me introduce my partners in crime. First of all, my boy up there in the dirty bird country. Y'all know him, Hakeem the Dream.
What's happening, family? Like, now, you know, if you were born in Charity Hospital, I got extra love for you. But everybody else, I just, you know, your boy love you. But if you was a charity baby like me, got the extra love for you. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes,
you know?
Yes. My boy Mike Teasy, he's on the road headed to Denver, Colorado.
Get that safely, Mike.
Yep. He say his connection ain't too good. So you know who I call? I got on the phone, got on the hotline, and I called my boy. You know him, Teddy G.
Whoa, it's me, Teddy G. Sticking to the G code as always. You know what time it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's up? Look, we got my boy Mike Teasy. He watching. Look, he watching.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Man,
Be careful out on the road, man.
It's the big tiger. Be careful on the road, man. Go LSU, Final Four. Go LSU, Final Four.
Yep.
Yes.
Bottle was very mountainous, kind of tough to drive in some of those places up there, man. So, because it's
Watch out. Watch out for that black ice.
Yeah,
no.
bro. Yeah,
so,
y'all know it. Y'all know it.
What you going through?
Look, my boy Whitley, Jeremiah, loyal.
What's happening, brother Jeremiah?
Much love to Jay, man. Jay been down. Hope everything all right with you, bro.
Yeah. Hope everything.
Yeah,
with you,
I feel that. Hakeem, prayers up. That's right.
We gonna jump right into it, bro. We're gonna jump right into it. Everything's been going good for the New Orleans Saints. We've been very active in free agency and everything. I just saw a interview from DA, and they were saying that, he was saying that Michael Thomas, he's not 100%. We ain't got nothing to worry about. We okay, and that kind of, I'm like, is he still not 100%? Is he still hurt? I mean, what's the deal? This 3 years, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was a big deal on getting Derek Carr to come to New Orleans. Will you be able to play though? You know what I'm saying? That's the $1 million question. Is he going to be able to get chemistry, mini camp, training camp? Is he going to be able to get that unity with him though? You know what I'm saying? I mean, how y'all feel about that, man?
I'm gonna let Ted articulate that first.
Oh man, you made a mistake with that one, Hakeem, because I got a short attention span.
Oh, okay.
I said so. I'm like, damn, bro. I mean, the Pelicans done dodged the bullet. Because they done got Lonzo Ball out the building, and I don't think he'll ever play again.
Nope.
And so, right,
we ain't paying him.
And Lonzo Ball wanted big money, $20 million a year, just like Michael Thomas.
Yep.
And so Michael Thomas is taking a lesser deal to come back because he realized ain't no other team gonna deal with that foolishness.
Boy. Yep.
Ain't no other team gonna deal with that foolishness. It was Anna brother Ron Jackson.
What's up, Ron?
Yep.
Listen, ain't no other team gonna deal with that foolishness. I said, but it's just our luck that if we would have cut Michael Thomas and then old Coach Payton pick him up and bring him to the Broncos, and then he come out 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns, the whole nine. It's a motivational thing. Is Dennis Allen a motivational coach, or is he a coach that, just pats everybody on the back and say, hey, you're doing a good job? Sean Payton cuss your ass out. Look, I don't like what you did. I need you to do better.
Yep.
Do your fucking job.
Yeah.
That's what the posters say inside the facility. Without the F word. Without the F word. But I'm just saying, Michael Thomas, no, he couldn't bring that Fraggle Bull nowhere else and get paid. You see Odell Beckham on the street like a hooker, talking about something, talking about like a streetwalker, talking about some. I never said I wanted 20 million, but at least give me 4 million.
I need more than 4.
I need more than 4. Right. So he out on the street. You know what I'm saying?
He's soliciting out there on the street.
He's soliciting right now. Ain't nothing wrong with hookers though, by the way. I mean, I'm just saying, everybody,
it's a professional. It's a profession just like everything.
It might have been the first profession I've heard, according to Bernie Mac.
It says that in the Bible. So
what's up, Glow? What's that?
The oldest is known to man.
Hey, sometimes people tune in for the jokes too. These are all jokes, not serious. We just let people know how,
Right.
This barbershop talk,
It is the oldest form of business known to man. That is, bro.
Hold on. What was the first slogan? Shake your fast. Shake your fast. But watch yourself.
Yeah. Show me what you're working with. So how you feel about it? Hakeem? Michael Thomas, bro. First 3 years in the league, tore it up. Every year he got better. 149 catches was his third year, bro. Got that contract right after that. Then it's all been downhill. No, he got his contract before he got the 149. All those that were saying, he waited till he got the money. No. After his second season in July, he got that contract and he came out and busted his ass and got 149 catches. So don't say it was because of the money. You know what I'm saying? He got the money and then he went down. He went downhill after that. That year after he got the money.
That boy need a new ankle.
I think the homie is just basically literally a shell of himself. He can't, and we know that all too well, being a New Orleans sports fan, because our franchise basketball player, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people bodies just get to a point where they they can't withstand anything else no more. And I think Mike has gotten to that point. And I think, like Teddy said, I don't think anybody else would have paid him, seeing as being that his value has been devalued so much, because he's unavailable, that he knew that he can finesse the Saints out of $10 million. But the fact that it is coming up on April, you had the surgery in September, October last year. So you done had about 6 months off, and the coach is saying
Thank you.
The coach is saying in interviews we like where he at, but he ain't 100%. But damn, they ain't really what you want to hear at this point. You be like, okay, well, he'll be ready for minicamp, or he'll be ready for the all season program, and he'll be ready to throw with Derek Carr. he's still saying we like where he at, and I don't want to say I don't want to put a time limit on when he's gonna get to be 100%. Hey, as a fan, you got to be concerned about that, you know. And I got that number 13 jersey hanging up in my dog's closet, so it ain't I ain't trying to give up on old bud, but it's kind of hard to be confident right now. And I'm sure the Pelicans dodged the bullet when they didn't pay Lonzo Ball that money, just like Teddy said, because Lonzo there's rumors that is very much true. There's rumors that dude's career, what I'm saying, can be in jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of dodged that bullet. I mean, he has a degenerative condition in his knee. So, it happens to some athletes. He might have just, reached his peak, and now, he's just basically a shell of himself. I hope he's healthy. I mean, if he's healthy, then his offense going to get the role. You know what I'm saying? Because he is a true number one receiver when he is healthy. But until I see that guy out there on the field, I can't say I'm the most confident right now.
But the minute we cut him, he going for 1,800 yards in the Denver Broncos orange and blue uniform. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
That's how it work with us, huh?
That's how it goes. We keep them, they trash. I say if we let them go, then they turn into superstars.
Yep. For other teams.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm back.
Shit. Look at Josh Hart, man. Look at Josh Hart. He killing it. So it's like, Saints, Pelicans, we let the player go and like, oh yeah, we upgrading, but then that player that we let go was the upgrade. And so it's like Michael Thomas, if he went to another team, I believe his ankle would be magically healed. Maybe it's a problem with Ashna.
So
like
let me
Michael
ask
Thomas said.
So what you saying is you don't think Michael want to play for the Saints?
I think Ashner is the problem. Just like Michael Thomas said. Ashner, old Chestnut. I
mean, isn't he always liking other people's tweets that says something about the Saints medical staff being garbage?
He's always talking smack about the Saints medical staff, right? Like old Chestnut. I'm sorry, Ashner is is not fit to be taking care of the Saints players. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on with Michael Thomas' ankle. He looked great game 1 against the Falcons.
And I was in the building.
Right. Me too. I didn't see him get hurt. I didn't see anything like that, but magically that was pretty much like his last game. He played a little bit in game 2.
And if you notice, all his injuries are hidden because you never see him limping off the field. Mm-hmm. It's like Michael Thomas is hurt. When?
Yeah.
We never see him.
Nope.
He just go to the sideline casually, walking normal. I'm hurt. I'm going to sit down. Next thing you know on the report, Michael Thomas out.
Out for the year. Out for the season.
And
let me see him get hauled off by 2 guys. You know what I'm saying? Get in the cart.
No golf cart, no nothing. No golf cart, no nothing.
Oh man, crazy, bro. It's crazy. I just him, Zion. I don't know what it is about Oxnard, bro. They can detect cancer, but they can't deal with these little nagging injuries, bro.
No, bro.
Oh my God!
Shout out for them for that.
We didn't got to the bottom of it.
But oh man,
we didn't got to the bottom of it. Ashna is the problem.
Yeah. Even Dave. Hey B, shout out uptown.
My boy, all the way from Australia, he back. Steve, I think, is the furthest away of all our fans that watch the show. Steve Steve, I wonder how far Australia. That's got to be about
Boy.
19 hours.
14
Got to be
hours.
about 19 hours.
And that's in the air.
By air. Yeah.
That's in the air.
Right.
They got some Saints fans in Australia, man. You know, the Navy
Steve, you've
took
been down
me.
here to New Orleans. How many hours is that flight? Let us know.
Yeah.
Man.
Evo.
It's crazy, bro. You know, and like I said, bro, you know, we hoping that this year we can, you know, dodge the injury bug, bro. Especially with Michael Thomas and some of our big name players. You know, I think we are right at the quarterback position. You know, Derek Carr, no, he better not have no nagging injury because he got somebody looking right over his shoulder. And y'all know that is. You know, so
Saints going to the Super Bowl this year, bro. We might not win it, but we going to the Super Bowl, bro.
Moving on, another big question, y'all. I want to ask you guys. We got Derek Carr, we got Jameis Winston. Okay, should we draft a quarterback? You know, we drafted a camp body, and y'all know who that was. The guy from Notre Dame. What's his name? King. Philadelphia.
Book.
Yeah, they thought that was the next Drew Brees. No.
Trash.
Garbage.
No,
Garbage.
Trash. But should we draft a quarterback? This draft has got a lot of quarterback potential. Should we draft a quarterback sometime in this draft?
Absolutely. Somebody who you have enough faith in to where, you know, here in the next 2 years, even though Derek Carr got a 4-year deal, but in the next 2 years, you can develop him to go ahead and you know, take the reins. We dodged this bullet for far too damn long, and you know, we've always picked up somebody off the street, try to revive their career, something like that. It's time for y'all. It's time to say to get our guy in the building, whoever he is.
Wait, Hakeem, hold on a minute. Somebody got some background noise. Because I can hear you, but I hear that background noise too. If y'all got something, you know, turn it down a little bit. Oh, that was King. Go ahead, King.
So, you know, it's just to the point now where we just need to have our own guy in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been driving rental cars all this time. It's time for us to get a car note. Just say the hell with it. Quit renting cars. You know what I'm saying? Go to the field, put your name on a piece of paper, get your own car. You're gonna be stuck with a car note from now on anyway. So, hey, get your guy in the building. So yes, you know, we dodged this bullet way too long for the Saints. It's time to have our guy in the building, somebody who we can look up and say, you know what, he can be our guy in the next couple of years. You know what I'm saying?
Because Hakeem, you never know. Carl might come here and not do shit.
Exactly.
So, you know, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Carl might come here, you know. So, you know, we want to have somebody, and you know, I think Carl and is Jameis a little younger than Carl. Huh?
Yeah, James 29, Carl 30.
Eddie, you got some background noise on? I still hear it.
No, bro.
No. Damn, I still hear something. But
but just might be the echo or something when talking.
Yeah, it might be an echo. Somebody, might have their phone up. Yeah, it might be an echo. Might be. Because I still y'all hear it?
Every time you say something.
Right. So somebody echoing.
I ain't clear though, but it's all good.
Yeah. So what you think, Teddy? Can we draft a quarterback, bro?
I agree. You know, I mean, the stats have shown that the Saints have not drafted a quarterback in the first round since Daddy Manning. I didn't say Danny Manning. I said Daddy Manning or Archie Manning. Right. We ain't drafted a quarterback in the first round. So we like to get quarterbacks that have already been around the world and seen things and whatnot, you know. And I can tell you, you know, I mean, a lot of these backup quarterbacks are getting jobs. Andy Dalton, Sam Darnold went to the 49ers, which surprised me because I guarantee you he going to start a few games. Sam Darnold. Watch out for that. But like I said, this is a quarterback-rich draft, especially in the later rounds. Don't be surprised if the Carolina Panthers select Anthony Richardson number 1. You heard it here first. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised.
Oh wow.
But what I'm saying,
that would be
That'll kind of mess up the whole draft, boy.
that'll mess up the whole draft. That'll mess up the whole.
he give you Cam Newton vibes, though.
Right. Some people say the Alabama quarterback going first. Most people say CJ Stroud is going first.
Yeah, they're saying Stroud is the most pro ready.
Yeah, and he has bigger size than CJ Stroud. But a lot of teams are positioning to try to get Anthony Richardson, because he is Lamar Jackson without $250 million.
Oh, shit. 21 hours.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 21 hours is a whole day worth of travel.
I don't think I can stay on no plane no 21 hours. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I have to be
the Saints are good. The Saints are good at looking at talent in the later rounds. But the good news is that, the Saints, yes, I agree. The Alabama quarterback is too small.
He is kind of small. You think about Tua getting thrown around, concussions,
He's about the same size. He's about the same size as Kyler Murray. But Kyler Murray is lightning fast. And you know what I'm saying? This guy is not. So
and I think Kyler Murray is a little more durable. He built like a little tank. If you look at Kyler Murray's build, he's built a little tougher.
Yeah, most definitely. The Saints have addressed a lot of their needs before the draft. And if you go back and look, the Saints always do that. They should have a class on how to balance the salary cap. Because Kai Hartley and Mickey Loomis, they be killing it. You be thinking, the Saints can't even buy a bag of chips right now. But they go up in there and they get zaps with the pig lip. They coming in with everything, So most definitely, and they still bringing defensive linemen in right now as we speak. So you talking about the Saints addressing
and at what
all
point
of the
that
issues.
was a need.
Like we got a full team right now. What do we need to draft? What do we need to draft? We was talking about before we needed to draft a running back.
The next
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not moving forward. I'm just saying. I said we was talking about a couple shows ago. Oh, we need to get a running back. We need to get a defensive tackle. Yeah, we still got to get a couple defensive tackles. I said, but the running back position, I don't know if y'all know about the third guy, that we have, with Kamara and then, Mr. Pokemon. Mr. Pokemon.
Yeah, Jamal.
And then there's another guy. And that guy is pretty good. So if we get the running back from Tulane, that would be great. But I can tell you this: there are professionals in that running back room right now.
Kamara.
If they miss on Spears, I'm not gonna cry. Okay, I'm just saying. So all I'm saying is the Saints have taken care of their needs through free agency, and now they can just get best player available.
That's right. And I think they're gonna lose Spears if they don't get him in that second round, that fourth, fifth pick in the second. I think they'll lose him. Tajay Spears had a great pro day.
Tajay is a top 50 player, man. He is a top 50 player in this draft. You can't deny that. And the Saints saw him firsthand at their pro day, and I know they had to be excited about him because he was just the talk of that entire pro day at Tulane. It's like what Tajay look like, along with two linebackers, Jordan Wilson and I forgot what the other brother did. But we can use help at linebacker too. But remember, we lost Caden. I mean, he and DeMario are set, but who's going to be Caden behind them? So, yep, they did take care of it though.
Yeah. So that's our next topic is, Saints draft needs. I know we filled a lot of spots, and like we said, right now we just need to add depth. And if we got a player in the draft that's a top, a guy that's sitting up at the top, best player available, I think we should take him. You know what I'm saying? I think we should take him. Because like I said, defensive tackles, we was looking bad at one time. We got Saunders, we got Shepard, we got Tuttle back. You know what I'm saying? So
no, Tuttle in Carolina. You mean Malcolm
Roach? Malcolm Roach. I'm sorry. We got Malcolm Roach back. Thank you, Hakeem. But Malcolm Roach, I know we got one of them back. And we got the Roach back. We got the Roach. We got the Roach back. So, that kind of Roach. But, like I said, draft needs, I was thinking, with the quarterback situation, should we draft a quarterback? I think all of us agree that we should get somebody. You never know. You might find a diamond in the rough, So I think with that, one guy was saying in the comments I saw, he said, wide receiver depth. We got Michael Thomas. We don't know. Okay. We got Olave. We got Rashid Shaheed. We just signed a guy that's familiar with Derek Carr. What's his name?
Brian Edwards.
Brian Edwards.
Yeah. He's a pretty good receiver too. And we still got Saquon, some of our other guys. We just signed Juwan Johnson to a deal. You say you wanted to see that tight end, what he was going to do, crawl. When he was in there, he did pretty good, so we want to see what he can do, and that depth. And then Troutman, I think he on his last leg. But yes, sir. Troutman, boy. I just don't know what to say about Troutman.
Fishman.
Our Saints brass, they were at LSU's Pro Day. They really ran the Pro Day. They were there. They were the Saints, so you could call it the Saints LSU Pro Day because all our officials was there. And are we gonna draft an LSU player this year?
We can use
them pass us by every draft, every year. Is this the year we draft maybe one or two LSU players?
Knowing our brass, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna stick to that dumb, they too close to home type things. But I know two players in particular that were there that will fill immediate needs for us, just like all the other needs. And the two players that I had in mind on my mock draft board, one is Quellen Roy, defensive tackle. Yes, we bought in Caitlin Saunders. We bought in Jaquelin Roy would be a fantastic backup to both of those guys. He's basically what Malcolm Brown was a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? A little bit stiff in the hips, but he's 300 pounds and he holds his ground real well. He ain't gonna give you nothing as far as pass rushing is concerned. But as far as him just going ahead and holding up that guard, but the linebacker to come behind him and run the football and smash anything that's moving, he's that guy. The other guy, although he has, I do think that he has Cam cooking spray on his hand, Kayshawn Boutique. Kayshawn, he didn't perform well at the combine, but Kayshawn is explosive. Sometimes you got guys that test well, they go to the combine and they knock all the tests out, but they don't perform well in the NFL. And then you got some guys that don't test well that actually become
perform well
football players when they get into the league. You know what I'm saying? I think Kayshawn is that guy. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a scout, you know what I'm saying, you're looking at it like, I don't know if I should take a chance on this guy because he can't, ball hit him in the hand during drills with no DBs on him and he dropping them all. Will he be able to concentrate in practice when he going up against Marshawn and Alante and all this other kind of stuff? But then you put him out there in the game and he going out there and he busting folks' head wide open. Kayshawn is that guy. You know what I'm saying? So to me, those are two guys that I think that can help the Saints immediately, and they fill two needs that the Saints have. Because get this, Rashid Shaheed was an undrafted free agent. You know what I'm saying? If he makes the team, which we know he's going to make the team, you're going to have to pay him starting next year. You know what I'm saying? Because he was undrafted. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's not on the rookie deal.
Nah, he ain't on. Yeah, right. He's not on the rookie deal. So, if you're going to keep them, you're going to have to pay him. I don't think he's going to command a lot of money, but you want somebody, behind him that you could develop in case, you can't reach an agreement with that guy. And you can say, well, you know what? We had to let him go, just like they did Deontay Hardy. The same thing they did with Deontay Hardy, with Shaheed. They already had that contingency plan. If I'm the Saints going forward, we need to have all our contingency plans going forward. No more bullshit. It's time to go ahead, lock in, have our protection plans, our insurance policies, everything lined up. Because in case we gone, we want to leave something left for the family. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to leave butt naked. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I guarantee Deontay Hardy is going to do big things up there in Buffalo. I just feel it, bro. He's going to give Josh Allen good field position with the kickoff return and the punt return, and he's going to be a good receiver. This dude was a good receiver. I remember in camp last year, I went to camp, and this dude was the best receiver in camp every time I went. Hey, he might be small, but hey, this dude ain't no joke. He's a Pro Bowler too. He ain't no joke. So I didn't like the way we did Deontay Hardy last year, but it is what it is, man. Good luck out there in Buffalo.
You ever notice we just bring players out of the woodwork and we never heard of them, and then they just come out balling? We didn't know who the hell Rashid Shaheed was, and he got in the game and he started going off. You know what I'm saying?
First 2 catches, touchdowns.
Yeah, the first. Who is this dude? Right. So the Saints are very good at developing talent, especially undrafted free agents. And something has to be said about their ability to get on the phone, call them, and the undrafted free agents have to choose that team since they haven't been drafted. So they have to look at your roster and say, you know what? I have a place on this team. And I think that they will find a quarterback. That's my prediction. They will find a quarterback in the undrafted free agent. Might be from Nevada. I don't know where he's gonna be from. I say wait for Jaden Daniels next year. Okay, get him in the second round.
Might be from Prairie View.
Might be from Prairie View A&M. I say
Hakeem said
Shador Sanders from Colorado.
Might be a Buffalo. Might be a Buffalo.
Shador. I saw Shador throw some good balls, man.
He can play. He can play. He can play.
He got that. What you call it when your dad played? He got that.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Nepotism. When you get the job because somebody in the front office is
pedigree, bro.
That pedigree.
That NFL pedigree. From the daddy. But
yeah,
what's up? Who we got? William Riley. What's up, cuz? What's up, big guy? My boy. So moving right along, man.
That boy said OBJ in the street like hookers.
OBJ, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Just to talk about OBJ right quick, bro. We know OBJ what he could play. We know he could play. He's an impact player. He's a diva a little bit. He's a diva. You know that?
A lot of.
Yeah. So he wants to be the number 1 guy or either the number 2 guy. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be a team. And then, team. I think the reason everybody's not coming out because you heard the same knee twice. You tore up the same knee twice. And you're getting older. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know, OB.
I don't know, bro. He thought it was gonna be Dallas, and then Aaron Rodgers say bring him to the Jets.
Now Baltimore's on him and try to get re-signed.
You know, hey man, I will work for $5 million. We're gonna see him on the side with a sign that say I will work for $5 million.
$5 million.
Yep.
I would score. I would catch a lot of touchdowns for you for $5 million.
Yeah.
You know, he need a contract though with a little incentives in there and everything on him being healthy too. You know, teams want to be protected.
Absolutely.
And he don't want to go back to the Rams. You know, they sad now. He don't want to go back to the Rams.
Yeah. I was just saying that last week, bro.
Super Bowl contenders.
Detroit on the rise and the Rams is going down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know. But hey, moving right along. Hey, y'all see all this LSU, bro? Our ladies are in the final. Our ladies are in the Final Four, man. Let's talk about
so
this.
Excited.
Man. The first matchup is that's coming on tomorrow is gonna be. You know what? We're gonna go to the other matchup and do our ladies second. The first matchup is South Carolina against Iowa. Iowa is the #1 player in the country. Her name is Caitlin Clark.
Thank you.
Caitlin Clark. She's a beat.
The first college player ever, woman or man, to have a 41-point triple-double. Caitlin Clark. Don't look like nothing. Look like she could be working at Target. Look like she could be working at Target. Look like she could be working at Target, checking out your damn furniture and shit. I said, Caitlin Clark don't look like nothing, bro. But she 41-point triple-double.
I tell you what, Caitlin Clark, if she gonna do her damage, it better be from the outside because guess what? Leah Boston at 6'5" and Camila Cardoza at 6'7". That's the Twin Towers. And South Carolina is so deep. They have the deepest team, bro. They are so deep.
Bro, it's gonna be hard to beat, bro.
They got a lot
Come
of
to me last. Come to me last.
It's gonna be hard to beat them. I love them. It's gonna be hard to beat them, bro. And I mean, it's just demoralized you. And nobody gets second chance points against them. You're not grabbing offensive anything comes off the backboard, they're cleaning it up like Windex, bro. You know what I'm saying? Boston, the other game, I think she might have had 8 points and 14 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Cardoza had I think she had 15 and 10. They just there's not a team in the country that has an answer for them to. The only way you beat them is if you have a great night from the perimeter. And we know LSU does not shoot the basketball from the perimeter well at all. So
1-3 in the last game against Miami. 1 3-point shot.
The whole game. That's the entire game. It's just a bad matchup for us. Now, the only saving grace is if we meet them again. Now, I love my girl. We just have to be really good for that one night. It's not a 7-game series. You just catch them on a night.
One and done.
Where they turn the ball over a lot. You hit 7 or 8 threes. Who knows? But
I mean, I look at South Carolina, bro, and it's so deep. Leah Boston, Camila Cardoza, Bria Beal. These girls are tall too. Bria Beal is 6'1".
Yeah.
5'9".
Yeah.
5'9", 6 feet is tall in college and women's
basketball.
Yeah, that's tall. You know, but look, let me just say this. Caitlin Clark's not by herself. She got Monica Zanano. She's in the middle. She's about 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Big center. And Gabby Marshall's a good guard.
Yeah.
Gabby Marshall, along with Caitlin Clark. You know, so they're gonna have to have a good 3-point game, an outside shooting game against South Carolina.
That's the only way you
lights out.
That's the only way you can. That is the only way.
The only thing I have to say about that game is You are correct. Caitlin Clark has been voted the NCAAW Player of the Year 2 days before the game when Miss Boston won it last year.
Right.
You don't think them South Carolina Gamecocks got a bullseye on her ass?
Shit.
Boy, Caitlin
They're gonna
Clark,
be running double teams at her all night.
I guarantee you, boy, she ain't getting 15 points. I'm telling you, they're gonna be on her.
They're gonna cast a net on you behind that.
They're gonna be on her.
Cast a
They're
net.
gonna be on her. Yeah, Gamecocks. I got Gamecocks in that game, man. That's it.
Yep.
The coach.
That game
the coach
right there,
is
we
just
got
too
the
strong.
Gamecock.
The coach is just too strong.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That game right there, we got the we got them.
They about to be on that way.
Now let's move over to our Lady Tigers. Okay, we got Angel Reese, my girl. We got Alexis Morris. I like her moves. We got LaDasia Williams. She's she gonna have to play this game. We need her. You know, she's our tallest player, our biggest player. We need her. You know what I'm saying?
Smith and Floggy.
Virginia Tech. They
Mm-hmm.
got Georgia Amore, who I call the Lady Steph Curry. All she needs is a little daylight.
From Australia.
She hitting shots off balance and everything, bro. I saw this girl the other day. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's good.
And they do have a big girl in the middle, Elizabeth Kitley.
She gonna be the killer. She gonna be the killer.
She's
gonna be the killer.
6'6", man.
Because if you out rebound LSU, is gonna be a long night for them. I said I have evolved on this game, and I think LSU has a good chance to win. Here's why. I think that their defense can extend. They just haven't done it, right? Now they're reaching. I'm talking about extending 94 feet. I'm talking about extending and also possibly doing some zone. Kim Mulkey is a coach that has been around. I don't think that she showed all of her cards yet. And I think that she's waited for the Final Four to get some things in order. And you know, she has a lot of contributions from girls who haven't contributed all year. We are just naming some of these girls that, you know, have contributed. Yeah. Because when Angel Reese got in foul trouble,
She stepped up.
Yeah. LaDasia. And she's a senior. So I think that, you know, the young point guard, she's a point guard from Virginia Tech. I think that they're going to, you know, she's tough now. She comes from a rugby background. But I think the LSU Tiger girls are going to give her a hard time.
Alexis,
the key to this game, if the LSU Tigers want to win this game, they take it inside and they've got to make their free throws because they're not shooting the ball from the outside, but they have got to make their free throws when they get in there because they're going to be fouling the piss out of Angel Reese down there. And she needs to make her free throws when she goes up and go up strong. You know, that's LSU chance.
She's been missing half of her bunnies lately too. She's been missing half of her bunnies.
She's missing a lot of bunnies, bro.
Like, she's been getting her Moses Malone on. Just throwing it up there, grabbing the rebound, throwing it up there, grabbing it.
Yeah.
Got her stats pretty much every dog.
Let me tell you my keys. Let me tell you my key to the game. Then I'm gonna get Hakeem. My key to the game, I feel like this. LSU is faster. They're more athletic. Okay. They play good swarming defense, and they need to run. They need to run this team. This team is more of a half-court offense. They like to set up with the big slow center, big Kitley. They like to set up half-court. They can't run with us. They can't run with LSU. So we need to keep them running. We need to play good, solid defense. We need to smother or more outside at that three-point line because if she get a little daylight, it's lights out. It's lights out. You know. So I think we more athletic. I think we gonna get them. I think we're gonna take them because, like I said, Monkey, she's a good coach. She was at Baylor. She got what two championships at Baylor? 3.
Yep. She's seeing everything.
She's seen everything, bro.
You know, bro. That's why I'm confident that we gonna get one here soon. And on top of that, if I can answer my brother's goal, I was encouraged today for those who saw the McDonald's All-American game. LSU had 2 players that were in the McDonald's All-American game. One was a 6'5" center, Del Rosario from Tennessee, 6'5". She's coming in to help Angel. And then also the multi player of the year, Michaela Williams from Bossier City. That sister is 6'1". She's kind of got a LeBronish type game. She can pass, she can shoot, and she has the size to play underneath this player. The cavalry is coming. We are going to lose a lot from Nathasha and Alexis Morris. They're coming in. Trust me. Them got things. Look, we gonna be all right. We gonna get one here in the next couple of years. If we don't get it this year, trust me, the future looks great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We might be back, just like South Carolina. They would have been there 3 years straight.
Yeah.
You know.
I want to win it. I want to win it now. If we don't get it, I'm not discouraged because of how I can recruit. We have the #1 recruiting class in women's college basketball coming in next year. We have a point guard from New York that's also coming in next year. So look, that Kim, you know, not only is she playing on the sideline, you know what she's doing on the chalkboard. So hey, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, Tigers, man. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be straight. And I think Soul had to go to the bathroom right quick.
I'm back.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. So you know, we all feel South Carolina will be in the championship, and our LSU Tigers will beat Virginia Tech.
All SEC championship.
Nah, as far as the championship game, that's another story.
Right.
That's another story. We'll talk about that on the next show because I think if they play tomorrow, I think the championship they're gonna be probably next Friday, huh?
No, Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay, well, hey, let's go ahead and say who we think is gonna be champion.
Yeah, man. They getting the championship game. I'm telling you right now, ain't no way in the world they beating Big Booty Boston.
That thing.
You heard I said so?
Big Booty
You heard I said Big Booty Boston.
Yeah.
Big Booty Boston knocking your ass out the lane.
Straight from the Jets. You ain't gonna be Big Booty Boston.
Not Big Booty Boston.
She used to play back then when they used to have the milk crate taped to hammered on the post. Yeah, bro. She was slamming back then. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I think LSU, if they make it to the championship, they would have to play a perfect game, and something would have to happen. You know, you don't want to talk bad about teams, but I think Boston would probably have to go out with a sprain, high ankle sprain or something. You know what I'm saying? They just too good. They too good, bro.
You know, I mean, Kim Mulkey has done a magnificent job putting this team together in a year and a half, basically. Put this team together in a year and a half, right? I said I used to coach girls basketball, okay? And one thing I know about coaching girls basketball is that you have to coach them. You have to coach them to do two things. Because you also have to be responsible for their emotions. You have to understand.
That's the hardest thing to coach girls.
That's the hardest part.
Yeah, coach girls. Yeah.
If you're coaching girls, number one, you have to coach them not to quit. I didn't have so many girls quit the team and say, "Coach, I'm going to the dance team."
They more sensitive.
I'm like, what? It's the playoffs. I'm like, girl, we done made it to the playoffs. Yeah, coach, the dance team though. You know, the boys. They be looking at me. But then, you know, as if when you for real, I mean, I'm just telling you real fast.
That's right. You saying the right thing.
So know what's up. And you know, here's the thing. I said Kim Mulkey knows the limitations that LSU has because this team has only been together for a year. You go to Iowa, right? Iowa basketball team. They have played 90 starting games together as a 5-player unit.
That makes a difference.
Okay?
That's
a big difference. That's a big difference. And that is why, honestly, bro, I said, I'm sitting up here talking that shit. Gamecock gonna win that thing easy. See, bro, Iowa could upset the Gamecocks. And I think but I think that they are the only team in this tournament left that could upset the Gamecocks, because Caitlin Clark, she come off them ball screens. She get off them. She's the only one that I've seen. Look, if Caitlin Clark, why you gonna find this funny, King? If Caitlin Clark played CJ McCollum 1-on-1, that bitch would be close.
Oh yeah,
that game would be close. Game would be close. It wouldn't be no. I'm telling you. I said she plays kind of like CJ McCollum, but CJ McCollum in the WNBA would be the MVP, even though CJ McCollum really is like second string material in the NBA. So what I'm saying is that Caitlin Clark could probably play in the NBA coming off the bench. That's how good she is. She can come off a screen and shoot that bitch, and that bitch be like swish. Okay? I don't care how tall you are or what you look like. If you can shoot the ball, you Mahmoud Abdul Rauf or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I said, the team that just played, the team that's LSU is gonna be Gator Baby. Yes, that's real. I said the team that just played, played South Carolina, Maryland gave South Carolina a game in the first quarter. South Carolina was frustrated. Maryland in the first quarter, Maryland was creating points off the dribble, but what happened is over time, South Carolina just got their whole team in foul trouble because they were just out rebounding and then putting the putback and making their free throws and the whole nine. The game just slowed down for the Gamecocks, and that's what they'll do. But if Caitlin Clark and her team, the Iowa Buckeyes, if they don't allow that team Gamecocks to slow the game down, Caitlin Clark is putting up threes, and then I shot a 3 and you hit me once. That's 4. You get down by 6, 8, 10, 12 points in a college girls game. It's curtains, man. It's curtains. If they get a big lead on the Gamecocks, I'm telling you, man, it's not like the NBA where you could just shoot your way back into it, because the Gamecocks are not really a 3-point shooting team as well. Nope. They are not really a 3-point shooting team. They are not unbeatable. So I'm saying,
but they are a better shooting team. They are
a better shooting team. And Iowa, they can shoot it, and they putting up 90 points a game. They putting up 90-something points a game. Okay, I said the LSU against Miami, that game ended with the winner having 50-something points.
54 points. That was the ugly. Even Kim Mulkey said when they interviewed her on the sideline, like 36 points. What do you think this team is ugly? She asked a reporter that when they talking to her on the sideline, bro. And it's real quick. They just put up Caitlin Clark's averages just to go and show you how good this girl is. She averages 27 points, and 8 assists a game. 27, 7, and 8. The girl is legit, bro.
This girl is Russell Westbrook. This girl, like Russell Westbrook.
Let's look at another scenario. Let's just say Caitlin Clark in the Iowa Hawkeyes somehow upset South Carolina. So you got Iowa and LSU. Do LSU have a better chance of beating Iowa, or do they have a better chance of beating South Carolina?
Hell no. LSU can't score with them.
If it got into Caitlin Clark is probably the best individual player on the floor, but LSU would have to play well as a collective. It would be LSU's defense versus Iowa's offense. You know what I'm saying? That's how that game has to play out. You know, so whoever's strength is more prevalent that game, that's who wins. You know what I'm saying?
Who you think gonna come out on top, Hakeem?
Oh man, look, I again, man, I'm all about my girls, bro. But if number 22 for Iowa is on, it's tough to beat them, bro. It's just tough to beat them. She has.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is how I feel about both games. Okay, first, this is how I feel against South Carolina. All right. LSU showed me against Miami that they can't shoot. It's all about defense.
They can't shoot at all, bro. They can't shoot.
Okay, so basically, and they won't be able to do anything inside against Boston and the other girl, Cardoza. So the reason why South Carolina would beat LSU, they're too big, they're too deep. You know what I'm saying? And they're better shooting, they're better offensively.
Percentage, yeah.
That's what I think. Now, against Iowa, I think LSU would probably lose that one too because they wouldn't be able to keep up with. And I think that Caitlin will put them in foul trouble. Caitlin can create. Caitlin is a ball handler, ball player, bro.
She go inside too. Inside, she'll shoot that. She'll shoot that little free throw shot. She shoot that mid range. That girl is like Brandon Ingram, bro.
She's dealt with people 6'2".
Yeah,
she's dealt with people 6'2", like Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? She can handle that. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not
either way, LSU would have to have a perfect game against both teams, and something would have to happen for them to beat either one of these mammoths. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I say when you get to the Final Four, it kind of, damn, I don't want to sound gender insensitive, but really, you know, you got girls teams that still play like girls, right? And then you have teams. Then you have teams that don't.
Right. Like
they just coming in there for the kill. And balance comes into play. Can you get the rebound and not? You know, when I was a coach, my pet peeve was once you get the rebound, it is your rebound. Don't let somebody take it from you once you hit the ground. And that'll make me turn the game off, right? If LSU, they catch the rebound, come down, and then a girl just poke it out of her hands. You got to be aggressive. Put them elbows up, grab that ball.
And never hold the ball. I always used to teach them, hold the ball up where you can see the foul. Don't hold it down. It's easy to strip. They can take it from you if you hold the ball down.
That's a good one. That's a good one right there, coach. That's a good one right there. I said, but Iowa, they don't play like girls. Okay. The South Carolina Gamecocks, they don't play like girls. They don't. They play like basketball players. They play like basketball players. You see what I'm saying? And LSU is getting to that point. LSU is getting to that point where they're toughening up and they're really starting to play. But Angel Reese, let's talk about her for a second. She is a good player, but she has zero confidence in her shot.
At all.
Zero confidence in her shot.
You don't have an outside shot.
Zero confidence.
And looking for a dribble handle. Like they in the lane.
They're backing up.
The ball at the field.
She will not shoot it. And let me tell you a quick little story. Let me tell you a quick little story real quick.
The Deja got a nice mid-range, though.
She been practicing that shot. And you know, Kim Mulkey knows that. She says, I get in her ear and I tell her to shoot that shot. And that's what we talking about. So I said, you have to coach a girl, a young lady, a woman, to have the confidence to shoot the ball. And, you know, I believe you can make it from right here, right? Boys, you don't have to do that. All the boys want to be like Kobe. They want to be like Jordan. They don't care if they're going to miss it. They're going to make it. They just want to be seen shooting the shot. I said, but girls, they don't want to be seen missing the shot, right? Oh, my mama going to talk about me if I miss this shot. Oh, man, boys don't care about that. Boys just like, man, this girl going to be looking at me. I'm going to shoot the ball. Ha, 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 la, la, la. I said, but girls, they are emotional. We love them to death, and we have to coach them up.
Emotional beings.
We gotta coach them up. We gotta coach them up. Say, hey, I believe in you. I believe in you. Shoot this shot right here. All right, let's work on it all week. I've seen you make that shot in practice. You have the green light. Shoot that shot. Shoot that shot for me. Come on, shoot that shot for me. You have to keep saying that and keep breathing life into them. That is the difference between women's and men's basketball. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But like I said, Iowa don't play like that. South Carolina don't play like that. They gonna shoot that ball. And it's gonna be 50 points at halftime. Okay?
Well,
it's gonna be 45, 50 points at halftime.
We're gonna support our LSU Tigers. We want them to just get by, win one game at a time, bro.
One game at a time.
Beat Virginia Tech and figure out how to beat whoever is gonna be playing y'all in that championship game out of South Carolina and Iowa. Now, we about to move on and talk about these Pelicans. We got a few games left. We surging. We right around the 8th spot right now.
We looking good. That 5-game winning streak, boy. That 5-game winning streak got us looking good.
I don't want to be in the play-in. I want
like
the 6th seed.
I want to say I don't think the play-in helps us this year. The way the Lakers additions, they're a better team right now. Right. The Lakers, with who they added, make them a better team. Malik
Lakers
Beasley
did the moves late, and they were smart. They did. Hey, they made some moves and it helped them.
Yep, Malik Beasley, who's a sniper, who we need. D'Lo, who can get to 25 on any night, and Garrett Vanderbilt. Ask Brandon Ingram about Garrett Vanderbilt. That is probably he played Brandon Ingram tougher than anybody in the league. Brandon Ingram can tell you about Garrett Vanderbilt. I don't want to be in the play. I do not want you to play them at all. It's not like I don't think we can beat them, but at this point, it doesn't help us if we have to match up with them because LeBron's back now. Now they're at full strength. We still worrying about if Zion's fingernail has healed yet. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to go ahead and make a run at this thing. And the one thing that I saw, like Teddy, I'm happy about the 5-game win streak, brother. I have to go ahead and call my guys out. Me and Soul were talking about this earlier today. Our guys aren't mentally tough. And shout out to Bianca because she posted something on her page, and I commented on her page, and we kind of agreed. What I mean by them, they're not mentally tough is this. Draymond, we all know Draymond and his antics and how he gets down and stuff like that.
That's our last topic too, by the way.
Well, but anyway, we allow. Yeah, you're right, Soul. You're right. We allow Draymond Green to go in and help his team win. Not by what he did statistically, by what he did antically. You know what I'm saying? His antics took us completely out of our head. Everything that we was doing in the first half, we got all the deflections, we got all the rebounds, we hit up the threes. Second half, all that was wiped out. All that was wiped out. But I know that's the next topic, so I ain't gonna go ahead and jump too far here. But
because they was focusing on not getting punked instead of focusing on the game plan.
Exactly.
And CJ was the main one acting like an ass, and he's supposed to be the veteran of the bunch.
Exactly.
Draymond willed his team back, bro. He willed his team back with all them ads. And you know what?
It's so hard.
I was looking at somebody earlier. One thing about Draymond, they know how Draymond is. So that's why anybody else that does what Draymond will be thrown out.
Kicked out again.
I think that they've come to, hey, that's Draymond. Draymond gonna be Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna give him a pass.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't think it's right, but guess what? That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. They're gonna give Draymond a pass, and that's my topic. Mr. Green or Mr. Grinch. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I talked to Hakeem earlier about this, and I was saying to Hakeem, I said, Hakeem, I don't like him, bro. But now I was being biased. But I think about it, and I say to myself, I used to love the Bulls, and I used to love what Rodman used to do.
Yep.
So I said to myself, if Draymond was on the Pelicans, Would I like that? Would I still not like him? No, I would like him. I'd be laughing. I'd be, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, but
True, bro.
what does he have to do to get under people's skin and will his team to win games? That's just him.
He's like Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
And I used to love Rodman when he did that.
Great example.
I love when Rodman did that.
Yep. Absolutely.
But look, I said you take a look at, all right, let's take a look at some of the standings real quick and where the Pelicans have an opportunity. I said you have Dallas Mavericks, who've kind of fallen off a cliff, right? So they've created a dent. They've created a dent in that 5, 6, 7, 8. And that 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So Dallas is fighting to get back up to that point. Minnesota, they look very well. They look very good, very good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you to the Phoenix Suns for beating them. I said, but the Lakers, Utah, they didn't fell off. They didn't fell out, right? And so basically the Pelicans are going to be in the play-in. They are going to be in the play-in. They win 2-3 games out of these last 6, go 500, maybe one game we'll go for 500. They're going to be in the play-in.
But look,
but they're going to struggle in the play-in. If Zion is coming back, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle in the play-in to try and get in.
But Teddy, from 6,
I will say this: if they get in the play-in and getting that 8 seed,
Teddy, from 5 to 6 through 10, everybody's within a game or 2. So the Pelicans can really, if they can do what they need to do, bro, they don't have to be in the play-in. Like Hakeem said, I don't think we'll do well in the play-in. I think we need a series. We need a series, bro.
I'm a realist.
Somebody. We need if we lose the first game. We need to get to the drawing board and go play them again.
I'm a realist. I said I want to explain to you. I just got over that Warriors game today. I just got over it. We had a 20-point lead, bro. We lost it. Let me tell you how important that game was, right? First of all, we would have owned the tiebreaker with the Warriors.
3-1. It would have been 3-1.
First of all. Yep. First of all. Second of all, we dropped a net of 3 spots because we would have been in front of the Warriors. We would have been in front of the Timberwolves. We would have been in front of the Lakers, right?
But
now we behind.
It's not too late.
Now we behind all 3 of them.
The Suns are 41 wins at the 4th seed.
We ain't worrying about the Suns. They gone. They gone. They gone. They gone already. They gone already. They up there. They gone. Yeah. All they can do is help us by beating some of these people that we battling with right now.
Yep.
And they did one. They beat Minnesota. Thank you. I said, but I understand.
We have to look at the remaining schedule.
That game that we lost against the Warriors, was so important that it has basically guaranteed that we are going to be in a play-in or nothing.
I still don't believe that.
That game was that important because we have Denver, we got Minnesota, we have some tough games. Talk to me, King.
I'm gonna tell you our last game. We got the Nuggets tonight. I don't think Joker gonna play. We got the Clippers who we beaten already Saturday in New Orleans. We got the Kings. They clowning. We got the Grizzlies coming up. We got the Knicks, and then we got the Timberwolves.
All 6 of them is playoff teams.
All playoff teams.
All 6 of them is playoff. So our opportunity, that Warriors game that we lost, bro, pretty much sealed our fate as either we in the play-in or we is nothing. Or we out.
Yeah, I still think we got a chance to get up at that 6th seed. I still think we got a shot. Zion, I heard a source told me Zion is going to be back for the Grizzlies game. That's 1, 2, 3 games, the third to last game of the season. So we got the Nuggets, we got the Clippers, and the Kings to try to beat without Zion with BI. And BI has been playing well, bro.
He's been tortured.
But the problem is Willie. The problem was Willie Green. And I remember when Monty Williams was here, they had some fan favorites that was on the bench, right?
Marcus Stone.
Brian was a point guard that used to light it up when he got in the game. But Monty Williams would never put him in a game, right? I said we have a few players on our team that, especially coming off a back-to-back. I thought that once we up by 20 points, go ahead and give Valanciunas a rest, because now they've made some adjustments to Valanciunas. Put Willie in the game. Willie has some really good post moves. Willie is the MVP of Eurobasket. You want to have guys that match up against JK, Jonathan Kuminga. You put in Jackson Hayes. All right, Rob. A guy that can run and can jump and can and get some things going and run and jump. I said, and you also better use your number one pick, Kyra Lewis. Dyson Daniels, he's a good defender, but offensively, he has no confidence. He has no confidence in none of them shots that they didn't taught him. I said, Kyra Lewis can at least shoot the three-pointer with confidence. Kyra Lewis can shoot the three-pointer with confidence. So I'm saying Willie Green, especially on a back-to-back, bro. You on a back-to-back. You know that third quarter, halfway through the third quarter, boys' legs is shot. They is shot. And so you got to put some of them second-string guys in there to finish that game off. Well, so Willie, I don't trust Willie Green to bring us to the promised land. I think sometimes he gets frustrated inside the game and he just don't know what the shit he doing sometimes, especially in late game situations. In late game situations at crunch time.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be at the Grizzlies game. The Clippers this Saturday. I'm gonna be there. The Grizzlies and the Knicks. So, we just got to do what we need to do, and we'll see where the chips fall, man. And Zion, hey, bro, your team needs you, bro, like now.
Some of them teams may be resting their players. Some of them teams might be resting their players at their time.
They're looking at the matchups, too.
I don't think so. It's so close, bro. It's so close from 4 to 10. It's so close.
Check this out, Stone. If you're the Pelicans, and you have a chance, like, of course, we all want to win games. But if your playing scenario is for you to play against the Oklahoma City Thunder instead of the Los Angeles Lakers, do you lose a game so you can get that matchup? Or do you win the game to go ahead and play against the Lakers? I'm tanking.
I don't think nobody want to play the Lakers right now.
I'm tanking. See, so a lot of times it comes to the matchups as well. So like Teddy said, a lot of people rest their players, and it's like, well,
right. LeBron just came back. Anthony Davis is healthy. You know what I'm saying? Beasley, you got what's that boy name?
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
Who they got rid of and got back.
D'Angelo Russell.
Russell. Yeah, bro.
That boy good.
Reeves, don't forget him.
White boy Reeves.
Said, bro, that white boy Reeves is something that's special, boy.
Yeah, bro. He ain't scared. That's all I'm saying. He ain't scared, bro.
Well, guess what, bro? The game about to come on in a few. We want to thank. First of all, I want to thank my brothers from chopping it up with us with me tonight on the show. Teddy G, thank you for always filling in, always being there for me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Love you, bro. Hakeem, love you, bro. We good. Hey, Mike, you out there on that road. We love you, bro. Also, I want to let everybody know Mike wants to do a special aftermatch show because he wants to give his take on all of the topics we had tonight. So I told him I'd do that for him. I'm going to do a special aftermatch show. Hakeem, I'll let you know if it's within your time, where you can do it. So, yeah, he wants to give his take. So I'm going to let him do all the talking tomorrow night. So,
all right.
Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in.
Thank
commenting. Remember, it's nothing personal, just straight biz. See you next time on Tell It Like It Is.
We love you, Mike.
Hot sausage.
We love you, Mike.
Yeah, Mike. Be careful out there, bro. I know.
Two Georgia boys. Two Georgia boys.
Mr. Shitwater. Mr. Shitwater. Trash.
Trash. A juice.
Ass juice.
Can't say it. That'd be good. I can't say it.
Indeed.
All right. Thank you, Steve, for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
Tune in tomorrow. Mike Teasy. I'm gonna give the stage to him.
All right, mate.
Tomorrow night. So,
From down under.
Yeah.
Steve-O.
Steve-O.
We're gonna go out with the love music.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go out with the love music. Hey, we're gonna go out with Pelican music. I have, you know what?
Flag ball.
Let's do Die Hard, man. That's LSU, Pelicans, and Saints. All right, y'all. Good night, my brothers.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's go, Lady Tigers, tomorrow night. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's the beat freak.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick. This for my LOUISIANNAGIEARD. Louisiana down hard, down hard. Louisiana down hard, down hard. Super team down hard, down hard. Louisiana down hard, down hard. Super team.
Black and gold is what I bleed. Saints football is what I need. Louisiana die hard, born and bred. Gumbo and jambalaya is what I'm fed. I love my Saints, is all I'm saying. I go down with my boys and I'm not playing. I go by soul, or call me a saint. Mess with me on my team, and then I ain't. I rock my Tigers, my Pels, my black and gold. Come get a sample, and you'll be sold. Lady Charles to Slidell, we go off. Shreveport all the way down to that Gulf. We got the Wizard, the King, and we got Soul. And any others wanna ride? Time to roll. To all the haters, I know you're scarred. You can't stop a Louisiana die hard.
Talking Bruce Willis, them Louisiana boys, we the baddest in the business. Coming straight up out the village, and we savage to the finish. Nobody messing with us, cause we fearless and we vicious, yeah. Go Saints, so tired, so Cajun. You know we set it off on every single occasion. Hottest in the nation, don't get caught up in our location. If you do, you find yourself up in a sticky situation, yeah. Our defense about to come and shut it all down. Our offense is something you can't touch now. Running up the score game day with the touchdown. Play all bounds, soon to be champions of brothers now.
That I'm gonna run this route. Slam dunk off in your face, no, we can't be stopped. We the best to ever do it, so you could believe that we gon' get it in. Yeah, it's our favorite season. Pass it to me, I'ma pass it back. Shoot the ball. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch, y'all. And I don't never miss, y'all. We got another big hit, y'all. You got Jay the Wizard, you got Soul Saints, you got King Mike going hard in the paint. Don't think that we gonna ever fall. The season after season, all we do is straight ball.